The sixth and final episode of season 2 of Coach Prime was highlighted by a couple of things. One being the signing of Travis Hunter. We got to see a little bit of the behind the scenes of that. And we know how monumental that was. You know what I'm saying? That was some historic shit. A lot of historic shit happening at Jack State right now. So that was some historic shit. The J Hat, you made an appearance. You made an appearance. You feel me? You got in the dock. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't follow DJ Hat on Twitter, go follow that. That account is fucking hilarious. Whoever running that, you keep doing your motherfucking thing. But it was interesting to me with the Travis Hunter shit that Prime said that Travis and his people are the ones who initiated the process by reaching out, saying they wanted to, they wanted to visit. And Coach Prime was like, shit, it was a wrap after that, basically. I know you say shit, that's me. You know what I'm saying? But it was a wrap. Especially they keep saying he brought him to homecoming. I know I've heard somebody say they brought him to the Alcorn game. Either one of them motherfuckers were rocking. You don't let that young man come to either one of them games, whichever one it was. After Coach Prime said homecoming, so I'm gonna say homecoming. That was a bad move. Florida State should have, if they wanted to keep that boy, they should have got down, tried to find a way to make Governor DeSantis bitch ass down there, try to lock down the roads to keep him from coming. Cause I know that homecoming was rocking like a motherfucker. There were too many folks up in there. And he look around, he just saw number of black folk. Vibe. Whole vibe. That what the young boy like now. They want to vibe. You know what I'm talking about? Even they music now. You know, when we were coming up in them 90s, you know what I'm saying? You want the motherfucker to be spitting, you want to going hard. Oh, they snapping. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Now they want to vibe. So you know that day was a whole vibe. Goddamn, they fucked up. But we got them. Like I said, the other thing that was highlighted with Coach Prime's lack of mobility, man. They showed my boy with 3 motherfucking toes, bro. They showed my boy leg fucking sliced open, bro. I watched this man high step for the Atlanta Falcons. I watched this man high stepping for the Dallas Cowboys. Excuse me, for the San Francisco 49ers, then for the Dallas Cowboys. I saw that shit. Okay? I used to emulate the prime time dance, or I used to call it the Deion dance. You know what I'm saying? Playing football at recess, you know what I'm talking about? I used to hit that motherfucker. So this son bitch used to be outrunning folks while high stepping. So to see this man in this documentary have to get lifted up and shit, man. Whew. I know that has to be humbling. And again, like I said on the previous segment, to be one of the greatest athletes of all time and to be reduced to that. And not only to lose your mobility, but shit, you got a job to do. You thinking about your youngest. You're in mid-season. That shit, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. But of course, we glad Coach still here. They glad he had to help get the whole foot amputated or get the leg amputated, or that shit was life threatening. Thankfully they were able to handle that shit. So it was good to get some clarity on that moment between Shador and Coach Prime after Shador threw that game-winning touchdown. I said it at the time that that had to be big for Shador because shit. I'm saying, damn, I'm looking at my boy with 3 toes. That's that man daddy. I'm like, oh, that's my favorite football player. That's that man daddy. You know what I'm saying? So the way us football fans looked up to this man and appreciated his play. This is this man's superhero. I'm talking about Shador. This is Shador's and Shiloh's superhero, man. So to see that man over there like that, fucked up in a wheelchair and everything like that. But he did what he had to do to get on that sideline for his team and his sons, particularly Shiloh. So because he said he needed them. Mm. Mm. That takes some. That shit kind of hit me, man. Cause I ain't never had a chance to do that, with a father. And that's what I'm trying to be. I want my children to feel like uh dad is there for you. That if you need me, you got me. That's what I want my kids to feel. So I try to tell them. You feel me? So shout out to coach for you giving your kids that feeling, that shit that can depend on you. That you're gonna do whatever's necessary to be there for them. That's real shit. And that's why I said when I saw it initially. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the best moments of the year. They only briefly addressed the fight that transpired after that game. You know, I told you I don't know. I ain't seen nothing. Somebody was punching, but I don't think it was us. I don't know. But somehow, some way, Malachi was suspended for the next game. Now I know when the shit jumped off, I think some real ones in the comment section were like, uh, that the SWAC didn't, put forth the suspension. That actually it was the team that did it. In the doc, they didn't specify who did what, so I still don't know about that. Other shit that stood out real quick before I move on. I'm glad that there was never a camera in the locker room other than my younger cell phone cameras. I guess there were cameras with these nowadays, but I'm glad nobody was documenting for no docu-series anything I said in a pregame speech, because I know motherfuckers, it's when you going in the quote unquote battle, metaphorical battle, to my heat in the moment, you're passionate, goddamn it. It could be rivals, shit, you say whatever, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get them boys ready to play. And I know Coach Prime got these Alcorn folks mad than a motherfucker when he said that he knew Alcorn wasn't smart, tough, fast, and they sure ain't disciplined. Now I know if any Alcorn people saw that, they sure don't like this motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? So that ought to add some fuel to the fire for the rivalry this year. We gotta go down there this time. Don't want to get snuck, but they will be motivated. It was interesting to see Coach TC Taylor when he was out there golfing, talking about how much he loved calling plays. Again, that stood out to me. Now, of course, we know that he won't be the play caller. So seeing that, that made me feel sad for the brother. You know what I'm saying? Even though, again, he's taking it in stride, seemingly from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what he's saying to his bride? You know what I'm saying, when he laid down at night. You know what I'm talking about? But outside looking in, he's being a company man, being a team guy. You know what I'm saying? Staying down for the cause. You know what I'm saying? But it's clear that he relished the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to be doing what he was doing this year. And I think overall he did a good job given the circumstance. Freshman quarterback, the leading touchdown receiver, freshman. Offensive line play was shaky at best. I think he did a good job. But lastly, I'm glad they didn't gloss over this. The Celebration Bowl loss. I'm glad that Coach Prime said that the fellas weren't mentally prepared to play, and that they were overconfident, they were cocky, they were comfortable, and that he took responsibility for that. If you remember now, that same week is when that Travis Hunter shit broke. And so Jack State, with every motherfucking way, everybody, ESPN, Fox Sports, Bleacher Report, you name it, everybody talking Jack State, Jack State, Jack State. And I'm like, these motherfuckers got a game coming now. You know what I'm saying? I was hyped too. I did the same. Y'all motherfucker watch that shit. I think I might just record some on my fucking phone, I think, on my mama house. So I threw something out there about it, but I wanted that black national title because you can't get caught up in all that hoopla and all that shit. Because South Carolina State, coached by legend in his own right, shit. And the MEAC been dominating. The Celebration Bowl for real. Hell, they didn't lay down. And that shit probably was motivation for them, all the fanfare that Jack State was getting. So I'm glad that Coach Prime took responsibility for that. That, you know, football is like running a Fortune 500 company or running the military thing, so much delegation and separation of powers and shit like that. But when it comes to the culture of the team, the mindset of the team, getting the team mentally motivated to go out there and do their fucking job, hey, that's head coach. So Coach Prime owned that, and he promised it won't happen again. And I hope he's right. Because like I said, Jack State finna run the table next year. Now, one thing that was glaring that was not addressed in any of the doc that I saw was the report about Coach Prime interviewing for the TCU job. I would have liked to just see him put that shit to bed and call out whoever that was out there. I think the Fort Worth, Dallas Fort Worth Star Telegram, whatever the fuck name, but that big paper out there in that area. Also Clarion Ledger. I would have loved to see him call them out, you know what I'm saying, and say definitively, I did not interview for that job. I was in this motherfucker fighting for my life, fighting for my leg, fighting for my foot. You know what I'm saying? That would have been dope. Maybe it did. Maybe he did do that, and maybe they edited it out or something. Maybe it ended up on the cutting room floor. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I would have liked to see that part in there. But overall, I thought season 2 was actually better than season 1. I anticipate season 3 to be tremendous. I'm gonna love to see how see the behind the scenes shit with seeing a kid like Travis Hunter and how he responds to being at an HBCU, because growing up he anticipated being at Florida State and stuff like that. So I really want to see how he adjusts to this, and I want to see how competitive the guys are in practice. Hopefully, and I know spring ball, if it ain't started, getting ready to get started. Hopefully, shit, everybody competitive and they going to fuck at each other. You know what I'm saying? And we want to see all that. You know what I'm saying? But great doc. Shout out to Coach Prime. Shout out to all the youngers out there with great stories, great inspirational stories, man, from these young men. Shout out to the whole coaching staff, getting to see those brothers. You know what I'm saying, and what they bring to the table as well. Because without them, ain't no team. I don't give a fuck what Coach Prime doing. Without those men, you ain't winning no SWAC championship. So shout out to everybody involved with the doc. You know what I'm saying? Put it on some. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me across all social media platforms. Like the videos and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.